Okay, traders, it's your boy, the Family King. Here, I would like to analyze gold for the coming week to see how we might go. Previously, last week, we are targeting this area here. Unfortunately, the market respected our setup clearly. As you can all see, this we marked the resistance level and then you had to mark out the highest level. That was the support level, the support and the resistance. So if you look very well clear here, last week we are targeting the same thing. So we had to mark out here. I remember last week our trade was here. After us marking that area, then what we expected was through the use of trend lines, we had to look at the markets. That is, I see very well. This is the recap for the previous one, for the previous week. So the same thing we are targeting here. If you can see very well, you're gonna see why am I saying that. So if you look very well, this is this was I used a overtrend line indicating that we might even receive some chances of doing what? Some chances of buying the what? The market. But the problem here we find is that sometimes you wanna find also that we're having a lot of traders, they don't know how to analyze the market using trend lines. And at the end of the day, you will find them talking or speaking negative about them. But a good trader, that a recommended trader, you must be able to analyze the market through all different strategies. So this is the way we had to mark out last week's trade, and it played out as we had expected it. You can see we used the trend line at the same time we applied in some support and resistance, and this was one of the easiest ways of analyzing the what? The market. So the same thing we're gonna do now. We're gonna have to analyze for the coming week using the tool to make things very simple for us. If you go to the daily time frame, you're gonna find that the market is seriously in trending buying trend. If you look at from here to here, not, but if you go in very far, you'll find also that the market is consolidating. You get the point? So now here what you're doing, you want to trade a short distance right, from XAUSD. You're looking for simple trades. We are looking for having trades in this coming week, either 3 or 2 trades that are profitable. So what you can do here, you're gonna have to mark out these tops and then you're gonna have to mark out the lows. You get the point? Depending on the nearby price action. So what I'm saying here is that whenever you find a chart pattern on a higher time frame, always and always, you have to know that that chart pattern might be respected, especially in lower what time frames. And it will be more profitable if you switch your minds from trading small time frames to higher time frames. You make some good money, I promise you that. So if you look at this very well, uh, through making it right, the market was moving, respecting market structure, giving us some buys and giving us sells, giving us buys, giving us sells. That is what we call break of market structure, then continuing in the same what in the same direction. Now here the problem we find is that very many traders they really don't know how they really don't know all the difference between break of market structure and change of character. So through the use of this trend line that I'm putting here is giving me a good indication that I might have some chances of seeing some sales this coming week on gold. However, the sales that we are going to receive this week, they might seem to be against the what? The trend. You get the point? So the use of this trend line that I've used here, if you also use it the same way on high time frame, this is a 4H, you will find yourself that also you're gonna get something of this kind. So if it is really valid, it will be respected. Get the point? So at this level, we shall have to mark our zones. We have to mark the zones very well, putting the winches inside Reason me personally, I prefer trading witches than bodies because most of the time, very many traders like to put their stop losses above the witches. So, me, I like to trade or to put my trades where the market have put their stop losses. So, if you look very well on gold, me personally, I expect to take some trades from here because what I'm observing, I'm expecting the market to do something of this kind. I know it is very possible. I see. Then from there, can even come back to play from this time because now this area seems to be very strong. It has been retested more than twice. You get the point? So after receiving these moves, then I'll expect the market to give me some sales. However, don't overhold the sales. Avoid overholding the sales because the market really on higher time frames we are looking at what? We are looking at buys. Let me hope I'm very clear. So after the use of that, then I can proceed downwards to lower time frame. Let me go to 1H. Now, if you come to 1H, you're gonna find the setup very clear and very clean, very clear and very clean. So this is now the use of a person analyzing the market or a good trader analyzing a market using one of two or three strategies. Once both the strategies or more than the three strategies give you the same thing, I rarely expect you to lose the market. You get a point? Because you have received more than one confirmation. You get a point? And you must be so accurate when you are doing the trend lines. So now here, what we're expecting here is that the market might give us some strong buys from here to this level. You get a point? Uh-huh. So me personally, I won't be trading this week if the market won't give me or respect my setups. You get the point? So that's my expectation on gold. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and the link to my Telegram channel is in my bio. Thank you so much. It's really the fun game.